Getting to know the alpha female, a very unexpected target and victim from this movie. But please note that all of the videos that we're going to do in the 8-part series of the Tinder Swindler is a psychological analysis, and they're all hypothetical and advisable. One size do not fit all. Like, be sure, because we are all amazingly 7 billion individuals. You have to know that. So let's get right to it. I've been dressed up for this because alpha females, to be honest, I have to be making sure that I create the right first impression for Pernilla. Hey Bubs, it's Rice and Bubby's here with me, and together we're doing an 8-part series of the Tinder Swindler, and we're back with another video and topic, which is getting to know the alpha female, a very unexpected target and victim from this movie. To be honest, it's not too hard to impress an alpha female. Here's why Simon could actually get into Pernilla's heart, besides whatever she's mentioned it before. First things up, listen, ask questions, ask so many in-depth questions that may be mind-boggling and also psychologically existentialist. And you know, being in-depth and being a very conversationalist means you're going to get a lot of different hearts, because you know, this person's not joking. If you only say, hey, what you do today? How are you? What do you like to eat? Have you eaten? Have you slept? That's like the most boring questions in the entire world. You might want to read their profiles again and see what conjures up, or see their pictures. Comment on those things. And what do you think about life? I think those qualities makes Pernilla so enthralled with Simon as a personal, but not as a romantic person at least. At the same time, yes, his jet-setting lifestyle and images really makes a girl be quite thirsty, because it's a thirst trap. Just be knowing. Hey, but Rice, you know, like, all girls are like that. I'm sorry. Not all girls are like that. Not all girls are wanting to see your next Lamborghini or Rolls Royce or your next jet plane, because I couldn't bother less. If you know what we want, we just want real balls, not just fake balls. And we want a heart, not just a fake heart. So those are different things and aspects when you know what a girl wants and what a woman wants. Those are just two different things. If not, it's just donkey and a carrot, really, because it just gives you the first facade and makes everybody all enamored and bedazzled by his lifestyle. So I'm sure that in many friendships of Pernilla, she's been probably a lot of disappointment for her to actually don't have friends of the same social status or even higher. So the moment that Simon comes into her life, the expectations and also perhaps a dream to increase her social status is within the person. Because why not? If you're able to jet set with a person, and especially after the first meeting, he invited her over to the other country, then by all means. So it's easy. The alpha female always wants to be listened and to be heard and to be supported. So if you have a nice new dress, all you have to do is like, oh, babe, that's so gorgeous on you. You look dashing. I mean, that's perfect, especially with an English accent. Anyone could be just on the floor with a British accent. I'm very sure. That I can tell you. Every single girl would love to have a British accent. From her guy counterpart, of course. Just saying. You know what else makes an alpha female tick? When an alpha male bows down to her and say, you're intelligent, you're cool, I want to ask you so many questions. Let me listen to you and what you have to say and agree to you. He has successfully entered a female's heart, especially an alpha female's heart. So in the case of Pernilla, when she mentions about how her friend tribe is very important for her, I think the fact that the loneliness of not having the like-minded friends on the same level, as well as how she strives so hard to be an independent woman since she was age 16, is something to be admired of, honestly. And it's really not easy to find friends who have the same mindset and who's independent and who has the same amount of money. There are so many different things that you might be fearful of. And the moment that Simon comes, who looks like from an upper social status, and she's still right here. So it's really nice to have a person on this level when you're in this level. If you're in the same level, I think that's fine. But you're in the below level right here, then I think you don't want anybody to enter that, because you would think, I don't want to be friends with you. You want something from me. I think that fear of abandonment and fears of having different expectations really serves you to be very cautious as a person and not being open to the ones that are probably from different social status. But the fact is that perhaps the moment that she was thinking of buying a house or giving friends support, I think that's incredibly amazing. I don't think we would find a lot of people who would give up their independence, which is her own house, to the friend that she really admires. I think the first red flag here is because you've known this person for 4 weeks. I'm not quite sure. The movie didn't explain the time frame or how fast it happened. So the fact that we can only speculate the fact that if you've given money within 4 weeks of that much, then I would not actually do that. That's quite like a red flag. You trust this person so much, it means his carrot is successful. 42-46 part of the movie, she did mention that it's a soul connection that she has with Simon, and it's a good friend I cared about. In this context, between money and friends, who would you say first? I think it's great. The altruism within Pernilla is really commendable. The fact that we wouldn't think about money first, but save a human first, thinking that we would be getting good karma. If the person's a good person, then by all means, please do it, because I think you deserve it. Unfortunately, it had to be a swindler, because he knows really well how to get into an alpha female's heart and know that she has a lot of money and a lot of independence, and the money is solely from her pocket and she has no one to run to because that money is independently hers. This might be showing a little tendencies of fear of abandonment. For the trueness of friendship, it has quite a bit of alarming rate in terms of you giving an apartment away and to your friend with that amount of money, knowing that that's your last part of savings. I wouldn't be able to do that. I would give a 5% out of the 100% that I'm going to give to my friends. I don't want to lose my life and not being able to pay my electricity bills and my water bills and my household and my rental fees when I'm trying to help a friend, because like in airplanes, save yourself first and then help others. It's really commendable and it's amazing you can go all the way for your friends back. But real families will not gaslight you. The fact that she mentions, I know that you have had a bad experience and you allow to see your family and you can do gaslighting. You are not responsible for their lives, and they're not allowed to do that to you, to extort you through different threatening methods. Because if you're the true friend, he will not threaten you to actually come and save him, because that's his bloody ass job. He's got balls, right? Last but not least, Simon is able to woo all the women, whether in friendship or in romanticism, using his surprise aspect. First of all, he would probably ask, where's your address? Second of all, he would ask, you having a bad day? Let me come over to you and surprise you with coffee in his brain. And with just one moment and one time experience, you're able to completely change the mindset over him, which is great. It's a one-time thing. The returning investment for him is $25,000 for 10 times worth. So be sure, just be a little bit sure. You don't have to be cautious every single time. You don't have to always be detective. But you always have to mention, are you really sending me the roses every week? Which is consistency, or it's just one time? But if you only can buy roses for one time and you're smitten for the rest of your life, including all the money that you sent to and you loaned to, then I think it's time for you to go to our #Courage Club. This has been a hypothetical analysis, and it's also a response to how we can see him only one-sided based from the movie. We would love to invite all psychotherapists as well as transpersonal counselors all around the world if you have to have any more comments or things that we could look out for to help each other. We look forward to all your discussions in the comments right below. Drop it all and share and tag us at bubbGUARD if you think this video has been helping you and your friends. You might never know who needs hand sanitizer for their next swipe right digitally. If you have benefited from this video and you want this app to happen in the next 2 years for you, your child, or your teen, buy us a coffee and donate with the links below or in the description box. All the proceeds will go to raise our own project capital and see if this app's going to happen for you all. Don't forget to find the article format of this video on Medium and on our website, and you can share it to your friends in Bahasa Indonesia and in English. See you in your next video.